No.
I was
not
told
me.
to say it.
No, cut.
They
It's
told me
not
to say
me.
it. I'm sorry, Eric. They told me to say that. I would never say such things. All right, a lot to get to. We actually were a little bit drier today as we were yesterday, but also the humidity wasn't too bad either. Had a few thunderstorms mainly away from any populated areas. These kind of formed along Highway 90 near Morgan City, but generally down to the south, and more from the Falgout Canal north of Cocodrie and more of the marshier areas of southwestern Terrebonne Parish. None of the rainfall up toward Thibodaux and Houma. Now that's where only cloud cover has been, but also notice we may start to see some clouds moving in later this evening and overnight tonight. Today's high 93 degrees, record 98, so not quite there, but above average yet again this afternoon. Right now, though, it has been a very pretty day. Again, all of our rainfall was down along the coastline, but notice the dew point, not bad. 65 degrees. Humidity is also not too bad, 41%. A weak front did move through and brought with it no cool air. We're in the 90s, but drier air. Dew points 24 hours ago were in the low mid 70s. They started to get into the upper 70s and now into the 60s. That's about as dry as the air will get in early September. Later on, maybe another few weeks, we'll start to get the real fronts moving through. Tomorrow does look to be another mostly dry day, 20, maybe 30%, with more rain on the way for the weekend. And as we've been mentioning, we do now have our first, after almost 2 months, tropical storm, and two other areas that we're going to be watching closely. One, though, notice the percent chance of this wave that came off of Africa about 2 days ago is decreased even more so, and that other area, a really low percent chance of moving anywhere near the United States. So Tropical Storm Danielle is our latest named storm and also likely to become our first hurricane of the season. Remember, we've had 3 named storms before Danielle, but none of them were hurricanes. This is expected to become a hurricane possibly by tomorrow. Note in the next 48 hours or even more, probably not going to see much motion as we get into the weekend. However, it will start to be drawn northward, where it will then start weakening in the colder waters of the North Atlantic. Other system is Invest 91, starting to look a little bit better organized. It has been struggling with wind shear and dry air. The models have been getting a little closer maybe toward the Bahamas, but still making that turn well before reaching the U.S. West Coast or U.S. East Coast. And those really over the next several days are the only systems that we're going to be keeping an eye on, as it looks like the tropics kind of shut down again once we're done with Danielle and whatever happens with that latest Invest. Next couple of days, however, we are going to be watching an upper disturbance. You see this little spin right here? Start moving southward. That will begin increasing our rain chances. So once again, no tropical worries for us. We're looking up to the north for our next weather maker, which will increase rain chances for the holiday weekend, and then we'll start drying out through next week.